welcome. You're watching DBMN TV. This is Monli Sarambai, bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe.
Coming up next, Salesian News Asia Pacific. Hello folks, glad to have you join us for the 147th episode of Salesian News Asia Pacific. I'm your host RJ Brand of Radio Salesian 90.8 FM, the voice of the hills, the first community radio of Don Bosco Asia since 2016. This show is brought to you by Church Art Kolkata, the church decor people. India team visit stresses on lay collaboration and being signs of the times in the digital world. Delegate for Social Communications Father Vanga Joseph reports from Hyderabad.
The team visit of the Rector Major and the General Council dealt deeply on the topic of lay collaboration and youth ministry. General Councillor for Youth Ministry Father Miguel Angel Garcia restated the words of Don Bosco, "Be the signs of the times." He continued to explain that being signs of the times in the present digital world mean scanned, read, interpreted and assessed. Going further, the other speakers, Brother Sunny Joseph and General Councillor for Social Communication, Father Gildacio Mendes, reminded the gathering that poor and abandoned youth and their environment should be centrifugal to our formation manual. Economist General Brother John Paul Muller called on the Salesians of South Asia and the world to be ready to develop plans to ensure sustainability of the mission towards the poor youth. Vicar of the Rector Major, Father Stefano Martolio, reiterated that in this time of ours, dominated by digital media, it is particularly necessary to make the charism visible, throw light on the message, transmit the reasons for our hope and the meaning of our choice more directly. Father Pathiraj Rayapan and General Councillor for Missions, Father Alfred Marvilla, enlightened the assembly about the lay dimension in the Salesian missions.
Father Vanga Joseph reporting. Pope Francis declared 2025 as the Jubilee Year. Church Art Kolkata offers a fitting inspiration to the Jubilee Year with its collection of life-size statues, 14 Stations of the Cross, 20 Mysteries of the Holy Rosary, Lives of Saints and innumerable murals on the life of Jesus and liturgical designs to embellish existing church doors. Also available are 10 panels of St. Francis of Assisi's Canticle of Creation to testify your institution's green commitment. For hassle-free professional service, contact Don Bosco past pupil by email churchart.ganguli@gmail.com or WhatsApp, Telegram, country code 919831020945. India Youth at Risk pledge no to substance abuse. Father Joseph Prabhu reports from Chennai.
The Young at Risk YAR Commission of Chennai Province organized YAR Day 2023 on the theme Choose Life, Not Drugs on February 26th, 2023. The program held at Don Bosco Beatitudes Vyasarpadi, Chennai, was aimed to spread awareness of substance abuse disorders among children and young adults. 7 YAR centers participated with 317 young people and staff members. The participants also learned through skit, mime, song and dance that substance abuse could lead to antisocial activities and personality disorders. The chief guest, Chennai Provincial, Father Don Bosco Ludusamy, addressed the young people and encouraged them to be focused on life and their studies. He also appreciated the Salesians working at YAR centers for showing ways and preventive methods to guide young people. Major attractions of the day included competition events, prize distribution for best students of the 10th and 12th classes, as well as a magic show.
Father Joseph Prabhu reporting. India 200 youth from 18 institutions celebrate Youth Day. Father Francis Xavier reports from Panaji.
Over 200 youngsters from 18 Salesian houses across the three western Indian states of Goa, Karnataka and Maharashtra came together on 19 February 2023 at Don Bosco Animation Center, Benali, Goa to celebrate the annual Youth Day. Theme of the celebrations, inspired by Pope Francis, was Rise, Go Serve. Director of Don Bosco Youth Services Panjim, Father Jason Coelho, and a team of youngsters and Salesian priests organized the day with the Holy Eucharist, icebreakers, sessions, team building activities, songs and dances to celebrate love, spirituality and fellowship. Provincial of the Salesian province of Panjim, Father Clive Tellis, and Vice Provincial Father Bansalao Texera celebrated the Holy Mass with over 10 other Salesian priests. Post-lunch had games, challenges and action songs that energized the crowd.
Father Francis Xavier reporting. You are listening to Salesian News on Radio Salesian from Salesian College, Sonada, Darjeeling. Indonesia, young Salesian joins interreligious group against human trafficking. Brother Bernard Mikoli reports from Jakarta.
Realizing the increase in cases of human trafficking in Indonesia, Talitakum, an international network of consecrated people in the Catholic Church against the human trafficking, Jakarta, invited Catholic sisters, brothers, religious who work in the Archdiocese of Jakarta, and also Protestant pastors to take part in identification, training, and developing a Christian approach to the criminal acts of human trafficking. This took place over 3 days from 21st to 23rd February 2023 at Puspas Samadhi Klender. The Salesian Post-Novitiate community in Jakarta sent cleric Wilfridus Pitaraja, youngest among the 40 participants. 3 kinds of explanations in the first day included human trafficking in general by IOM of Indonesia, challenges and struggles to fight against human trafficking by Mr. Gabriel Goa from Padma, Indonesia, and Miss Sonia Helen Sinombor, a journalist of Kompas, and skill to handle and support the victims by the International Organization for Migration of Indonesia. On the second day, participants from Catholic and Protestant churches celebrated Ash Wednesday, followed by sharing by survivors of trafficking. On the third day, all participants were invited to make some concrete action plan to be implemented in their respective settings. The whole event concluded with ecumenical worship.
Brother Bernard Mikoli reporting. India youth mark Lenten pilgrimage with Night Walk with Jesus. Youth leader Leanda Pereira reports from Mumbai.
The darkness of midnight was illuminated by the light of faith as 54 young people gathered on a spiritual journey called Night Walk with Jesus. It was organized by the director of Don Bosco Youth Services Mumbai, Father Leon Cruz, at Don Bosco Yuva Sanstha in Karjat. Some 3-hour train ride from CSTM station. At Karjat, the night began with an animated rosary service conducted at a dedicated place for the mysteries. Each mystery was followed by a question and moments for reflection. The way of the cross then began, and each station had a brief moment for the youth to reflect on the Lord's life and suffering during his final moments. Some of the young people even volunteered to carry large wooden crosses, nails, and crown of thorns as they made their way up the hill. The Lenten youth pilgrimage ended with celebration of the Holy Eucharist.
Leanda Pereira reporting. India Rector Major launches Grow Bosco initiative promoting Pope's Laudato Si tree planting campaign. Project Coordinator Dondapati Ramesh reports from Hyderabad.
The Rector Major of the Salesians, Father Angel Fernandez Atime, on a team visit to India, launched a tree plantation campaign along with the general councillors and children. Grow Bosco term is rooted in the word bosco, which in Italian means the woods or forest. The campaign Grow Bosco hopes to plant and grow forests and orchards to increase the green cover with help from children, youth, women's groups and communities. Development Office of Hyderabad Province, Bosco Seva Kendra, is spearheading this Grow Bosco campaign program. With an ambitious target of planting 100,000 trees, this project seeks to bring economic sustainability to families by generating income with fruit-bearing trees.
Dondapati Ramesh reporting. Those are the latest from Salesian News Asia Pacific. This show was brought to you by Church Art Kolkata, the church decor people. Enjoy the rest of your day.
So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.